Hi everyone and welcome back to Lori's Crafty Corner. So today, and it's been quite a while, I think the last time I did a build your own kit video was about a year ago. Then just, life got crazy and whatnot, and I stopped filming these sort of videos. I kept on crafting, but it was just like something I would just pull together at the last moment to make a layout. But this time around, I did this in order to sort of beat like this scrapbooking funk that I've been in. Like, I haven't been too inspired. I've noticed that over the course of like the last 3 or so months, I've noticed that my layouts were looking a bit repetitive. And I was like, no, I need to get a bit more inspired and whatnot. And one of the things that I found that have really worked for me is watching crafty YouTube videos from my other crafty friends. And the other thing that I did was I cleaned my desk. If you've seen the last couple of videos, I had like this green stain on the sides because of the mixed media, splatters and whatnot. But what I did was, and this is a bit funny, I was actually forced to clean my desk because I got ants in my desk in the drawers, and they were making like their own little nest and whatnot. So I had to forcibly clean it out. And at the same time that I'm cleaning it out, I'm also organizing it. I have my little cart. It's not on camera, but I also organized it, and it got me inspired to like prepare my own kit. Now this kit it has two little vibes. Not little vibes, big vibes. One is very summer themed, as you can see here, but the other part is very home and family type of theming. And the reason I did this was that I went ahead and printed out new photos, because that was another thing. The photos that I have in my stash weren't Salud. My husband's like using the office at the same time, and he sneezed, so that's the weird sound. But anyways, another thing that had gotten me unmotivated was that I wasn't getting inspired by the pictures that I had in my stash. So I printed out new pictures. I have they were 40 40 pictures in total, maybe, I don't know, 13 to 15 different events to document. So that's a perfect way. If you're like me and you have gotten into that slump where you don't feel too crafty, those are 3 tips. First one is watching YouTube videos, process videos. The other one is organizing your craft space. Third one would be making your own kit. Now, I don't have any specifics as to how it's constructed. I just, felt like these colors went well with the pictures and themes in my pictures. Oh, and the 4th tip is printing out new pictures. Now, I'm going to get you guys started off with the papers that I'm going to probably be using over the next 1 to maybe 3 months. One other thing is I'm spacing out my crafting time so that when I'm sitting down to craft, it's not like I have to craft, more like I want to craft. So this is the family theme that I was mentioning that I had, and this is the Jane Hatfield The Avenue collection. I think it's from fall of last year. And it has some gorgeous blues, peaches, black and white, greens, and it just goes, it's a perfect theme for like family pictures and that sort of thing. So I got the 6x8 paper pad. I have the Fresh Bouquet from Crepe Paper foil vellum. I love the texture that vellum and acetate add to layouts, so I got one of these. I also have the Vicky Bouton Storyteller Medley paper. My idea for this is just to fussy cut out these leaves I have the 2 sheets of the marigold paper. This is Stay True. And again, this is just to either color them in and fussy cut them out, or just fussy cut them out and use them as in, in black and white. One other theme, this is like a miniature theme, which I might use, and look at this. The colors here pair well with these leaves. So this is like my mini theme. I have 2 main themes and 1 mini theme. This is the Simple Stories Bro&Co collection. I think I've only made 1 layout with this collection, so I really want to use it. So I have the sticker sheet. I have most of the pattern papers. This has been around for about a year or so. Oops. This is not from the Bro&Co. This is from the Vicky Bouton Let's Wander collection, the Chasing Stars paper. And I think I have 2 sheets of these, of this paper, and it's just for that, to fussy cut out these stars and use them as embellishments, or maybe just use a chunk of this paper. So I have that collection mixed in as well. So here you can get a glimpse of it, of the colors. It's a very boyish collection, very manly, so I brought in that theme as well. And the other theme that I have is summer. So I do have quite a bit of summer pictures that I just printed out that I want to use. So I have the sticker sheet for the Sunkissed collection, the Simple Stories Sunkissed collection. Here, this one came out just this same summer, so it's relatively new. It's not that old. Oops, and I have them upside down, but it's okay. But as you can see, it has some pastel teals, bright oranges, pinks, sort of like a reddish fuchsia sort of color. It has 2 tones of blue, green, yellow, so very summery. And again, lots of journaling cut aparts. And that's one other thing that I want to integrate more in my layouts. It's to actually add in some memorable journaling, not just like, oh, I love you so much. It's true, but I really want to document the stories that are represented in the pictures. Now this collection, as you've seen, I've already cut into. I think I've made 2 layouts with this one, but I really want to finish it off. See, this is the second paper from the Vicky Bouton Let's Wander collection, and a couple of other papers from the Bro&Co collection. So in terms of patterned paper, that's what I have in this box. But as I was looking through my stash, I found another collection that I hadn't used, and this one is from this is actually Spanish, a Spanish collection. Let me show you over here. This is the Tour Latitud by Laura. She's a Spanish scrapbooker. And what I love about this collection is the muted colors that it has. See, that this is the overall color scheme. And one thing is that it's very travel themed. You can definitely use it for family. And since I have a couple of travel pictures that I want to document, I pulled it out. I was like, now's the time to use it. So that's another theme within my kit. If you notice, I'm all over the place. I have family theme, travel theme, summer themed, and boy themed. But I hope that by making it like this, I don't get stuck into it being too repetitive. Now this collection, I got it at a local store. It included this acetate piece vellum piece that has tiny copper colored airplanes, and this acetate piece, which is like a map, which is awesome. I love it. And if you noticed, the colors pair well with the Jane Hatfield collection. Now the Latitude collection the kit that I bought included this, whoops, this 6x12 sticker sheet, some washi tape. These are, let me try and open them. I think these are buttons. Yeah, these sorts of buttons. And I have 3 in there. See? It also included some, it says die cuts, but these are like puffy letters. Some wood veneers, some stamps, enamel dots, and some die cuts. So you can get here an idea of how it is. Now, the overall look for this sort of collection is a minimalistic, but you guys know me, you've seen my videos before. I do a lot of mixing and matching. I like adding different sorts of embellishments. So I'm gonna mix this one with the Jane Hatfield collection. I also have, and this is just because I think they will pair well, I have the Vicky Bunton Storyteller sticker book. So I'm gonna pull a couple of things to use from here. I have the butterflies, the layered stickers, and I also have the thickers from the Storyteller collection. For the summer theme, I also have the foam stickers, and I can now officially close my box. Nothing else is coming out of this box. And I have a bowl over here with, I've already like opened up some of the die cuts from the collection. This is from these are puffy hearts from the Jane Hatfield collection. Here I have 2 packets of the floral die cut packets. Every time I see a collection that has floral die cuts sold individually, I like to grab 2 because I love using flowers. This is the die cuts from the Jane Hatfield collection, and I also have some from the Fresh Bouquet, because I figured the colors pair well together and the overall theme as well. For my summer layouts, here I have 2 sets. I have 1 set of the Simple Stories Sunkissed collection and a packet of Pebbles, one of their summer collection, which has these cute little, let me see if I can pull it out, these cute little kids and yeah, these sort of things. So they paired well together, so I'm just gonna stick them in one baggie. I tried to divide them up in themes. This is just a couple of leftover die cuts from cut files. This is Obed Marshall's Buenos Dias collection. The colors pair well with the Simple Stories Sunkissed collection, so that's why they're here. These are some florals from Paige Evans, I think it was Bloom Street. Again, they pair well with the overall color scheme that I have with the summer layouts. And this last little baggie is a mixture of Coco Vanilla Studios and the Simple Stories Bro&Co collection. So I know it's a pretty big, oh, this is the washi tape from the Simple Stories Sunkissed collection. So I know it's a bit of, whoa, that's a whole lot, but I hope by this I don't get stuck in one same theme and I'm able to document the pictures that I recently pulled out. In this kit, you'll notice I don't have any mixed media. I typically like to use shimmers, but I will pull those out when the need comes, because if not, I would have needed another box like this to store all the colors. Plus, sometimes I pick out the colors that I want to use, but then the overall theme within the layout calls for some other sort of colors. So that's why I prefer to just pull them out as I need. So thank you so much for joining me today in this build your own kit sort of video. I hope you stick around. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing to my channel. I try to upload at least once or twice a week. And yeah, thank you so much for sticking around. I hope to see you soon, and I'll see you next time in another sort of video. Thank you so much.